Welcome back, everyone. This is a Tier 8 match on Malinovka, and I am driving the British Tier 8 tank destroyer, the Charioteer. I hope I have a really exciting match here. At least I found it was exciting when I was playing it. So this, as you can see, is very nasty bit of matchmaking for over half of both teams. There's a lot of Tier 6 tanks on both teams. I, fortunately, am driving one of the Tier 8 tanks, so I'm looking forward to having a chance to put a Tier 10 gun to work on Tier 6 tanks. I really should feel more guilty about that, shouldn't I? Anyways, the other team does have some good players. They've actually got a T69 player who worries me just a little bit. His stats say that he's actually quite good. Fortunately, I've also got this really good Tier 6 light tank player in front of me, so I'm looking forward to trying to support him as he goes forward to spot the enemy team, right? Only, why is he going down there? That doesn't look like a very good concealed spot. But hey, there's a target. Just pop a shot into him. Back away, because that probably, yep, that got me spotted. So I go into anti-artillery zigzag, trying to make myself a little bit of a harder target. The 12th ton has got himself in really deep. There's a whole bunch of tanks up there. I'm going to pop back up to try and help him out some more, but just a little too late. There's MT-25 has decided that he's going to use the size of his light tank to just ram him into oblivion. I managed to get one more shot into another Tier 6 tank right there before the MT is taken out. I get spotted again, which does not make me comfortable. So once again, back to the anti-artillery dodging. Our 12 ton's a little salty about the fact that there wasn't much damage done when he went charging in there. I personally think he might have taken a slightly less aggressive stance. He might have done a little bit better, but such is life. So now it's my job to try and do a little spotting here. So hey, look, spots. See target. Don't get the target early enough for the A43, but I'll put a big hit into this stock Cromwell instead. So that'll be the most dangerous target. But this gets me spotted yet again. There's just too many enemy tanks too close for the Charioteer to remain hidden. You see that A43 is coming this way, and this is not really supposed to be a brawling tank. I'm going to turn around and get out of here. The good news is I can see on the minimap there's a lot of friendly tanks nearby, so he should have a hard time popping out of that little ravine right there he's gone into without being spotted and shot at by all of my allies. The downside of that is he's now spotting on my team for the enemy team. But hey, at least he's not spotting me. Hummel gets a good shot, kills off that annoying A43. So now I'm just kind of wondering, I'm going, alright, where's my next sniping position going to be? I've got a lot of tanks here that can do some spotting for me. The problem is they're all kind of sitting in positions I kind of want. I kind of want them to be a little further forward. But, you know, these things happen. Still looking for a position, and now I'm thinking, well, go back to my original spot. Spotted there 3 times though. There's a VKA over there. You know what? I'm going to go somewhere. So I'm going to go this way. So I bet there will be enemy tanks on top of the hill soon. So here I go, heading up for the base of the hill. There's actually some good bushes here the Charioteer can use to try and stop the enemy team. And oh look, there's some enemy tanks moving up onto the hill. And even better, there's Tier 8 tanks over MG1. Oh wait, there's another one. Oh, there's a Tier 7 T29. Okay, there's a whole bunch of big enemy tanks. So things the Charioteer needs to pick on. I have the gun to make all these things whimper. Just need to come where I can hit them. Oh, there's no one up there. I'm going to back in this bush right there. Ooh, the T43. Now, T43 does not have the best view range for a medium tank. Better than a Tier 7 Russian heavies, but it's still not good enough to spot me when sitting directly in that bush. I pop a shot. That takes a big chunk out of his health. Now firmly behind him, I go from here. I put a shot into a jumbo. Still not being spotted. But these Tier 8 heavy tanks surrounding me here do not have very much view range. I'm actually the person doing a lot of the spotting right here. What I do is I just carefully move up. You see me do it right here. Move up. Close enough to, there we go, spot a medium tank on top of the hill. Stop. Aim. Make him pay. Then roll back forward to once again respot for the team. You can see they're shooting at the IS-6 on my right, but you can't see my Charioteer, so I'm not taking any return fire. Just keep doing this, move forward, look, fall back. There's that T-69. I really need to get no shot into this guy, but last shot missed. I don't see another good angle right here, so we'll try shooting some of these heavy tanks that have moved forward. First shot, well, it's hard to see. I was trying to hit a small part of the IS-3 that was exposed that I think I could have penned, but nope, went too far to the right and bounced off. The next shot, though, goes directly to the road wheel of an IS-6 and punishes him, burns his repair kit to get himself out of there. Once again, trying for the IS-3, and once again bounce off the IS-3. Great way to waste ammunition. See a little bit of the IS-6 sticking out. Say it's not a very good shot, but we'll take it anyways. But no apparent damage done. It's at this point that I notice that our base is in trouble. There's an IS-6 in it. I'm looking at the tanks they're in. I'm like, well, the Kolobanovs might be able to handle it. But he's not. He doesn't seem to be moving forward. He looks pinned out. Right? My whole team looks pinned out, which means this IS-6 has been wrecking havoc back in my base. So I have a gun that can handle an IS-6, so I'm going to go racing back towards base with the intent of moving in and clearing my base here of enemy tanks. Fortunately, as I move away, the enemy team begins their push down the zero line. That T-29 got in awfully close. It's actually a good thing I got out of there. He was very close to my old position. He would have gotten me spotted, and my tank probably would have been destroyed. Instead, I'm now down here, preparing to deal with a smaller group of enemy tanks. Zero line battle's actually been going on for some time. But I am focusing on down here. There's at least an IS-6 down here. There's also an unspotted Hellcat, who I'm guessing is also going to be here with this IS-6 at this point. And when I get spotted crossing this field right here, I'm pretty confident the M18 is here somewhere. Dive into cover just for the moment. There's the IS-6 looking for the shot. He's just behind the building. Oh, there's the Hellcat as well, so... See the Kolobanovs starting to move up, so I decide I'm going to flank wide, and I'd really much rather kill the IS-6 first. It's just such a dangerous tank. The Hellcat anyone can kill. IS-6 is tricky for non-Tier 8 tanks to take out, and even Tier 8 tanks that struggle against it. I get spotted moving in, but it looks like they're taking interest in me. I see the Hellcat's the more exposed target, so I decide to finish him off first. Go in, take him out just in time, look over. Oh, and the Kolobanovs has taken out IS-6, but then takes a big hit from the artillery, leaving him on extremely low health. Looking back, you can see the zero line is now collapsing. Realizing the base is soon going to be under attack from the east, I decide I need to make sure that our northwest flank is secure. There was an enemy medium tank, just a Tier 6, but still a medium tank, a tank with a gun that can do serious damage to me, out this way, so I'm going to go out and see if I can spot and take him out. There may also be other enemies, and I'd love it if I could find the artillery. There's the VKM. Carefully line up the shot. Now, I do kill him, but I really should have done that from inside the bushes, because now I'm spotted. I go into evasive actions, primarily just trying to avoid being hit by the artillery, but amazingly, no fire comes in. So I go back down the road a short distance, looked like I was withdrawing back down the road, but then turn and start moving along these bushes. My intent, still going to make sure the field doesn't have any more snipers. Like that Cromwell I thought might be over here. I turn, aim, but luckily someone else is on the queue and he goes down. Continue my advance, still thinking I'd love to kill the artillery. Still need to check just to make sure there's no more potential flankers out here. Looking the wrong way when suddenly on the minimap you'll see there's a medium tank symbol. Oh, it's a jumbo. He gets one hit into me, kills my gunner, but not going to save him. Once again, go back into evasive maneuvers mode and heal my gunner. I'm going to need my gunner. Do a quick scan of their base area, but I'm already realizing I've been out here way too long. Enemy tanks are probably about to make it to my base. I need to get back to help defend my team. Charioteer turns and streaks at full speed back towards the base. But as it turns out, I'm going to be just a little bit too late. Yep, enemy T-69 and IS-6 pop up. T-69 pops out both my remaining heavy tanks with both very low health. Now it's just me and a 45 health Skoda T-25 to deal with 5 enemy vehicles. The artillery, 3 Tier 8 tanks, 2 enemy tanks, and 1 Tier 7 medium tank. Well, not much point getting closer at this point. Charioteer lives on stealth and ambush, so I set myself where I think I will see them coming. And now I'm sitting here thinking, okay, there's no place to go here that's artillery safe. I can use the building in front of me to help get hard cover against enemy tanks. But that'll be alone. The artillery will still be able to hit me here. So I say to myself, I think I'll send a message. T-25, go deal with that arty, please. It takes T-25 a few moments to figure it out, and but he does eventually start moving to go and try and find and kill the enemy artillery. And I am scanning for targets. I really want to kill that T-69 first. He is the priority target. There goes the T-25, and oh, there's the T-69. I shoot, and see how he turned just last moment? That allows him to bounce my shot by getting an auto bounce angle. Darn, I really need him to die. Oh, well, here comes the T-43, guns loaded. Pop the shot, and it's a low roll. And I bounce the shot, a return shot from him. At this moment, behind me, the T-25 is taken out by the enemy T-69. For a brief moment, there were 5 enemy tanks and just me. I trade health with the IS-6. It doesn't go so well for him. Enemy artillery just narrowly misses Charioteer. Scrap. I managed a quick window shot to kill off the T-43. Looking at that T-69 thinking, he's not charging me. He must be on reload. I immediately turn and go after the T-69. I need to kill him before he reloads, but he zips away. I'm forced to come out. I'm like, alright, well, I'll just kill the IS-3 instead. Yeah, a little replay glitch, but as you can see, I managed to take him out. T-69 is now like, alright, he's about to finish reloading. He comes out. We'll fake each other for a moment, and then we trade shots, but he didn't have the health to handle it. I absorb his heat shell, and I'm still alive. Tool is zigzagging here, and it's a good thing too, because, yep, the artillery was reloaded. Just narrowly misses me again. Chat goes berserk. Chat is totally amazed at what they just saw. Frankly, I was a little amazed myself. I went to that thing. Oh god, there's 4 of them. There's no way I'm going to survive this. But I won't drive away with 7 kills now. Well, the team is telling like, go get your Radley. I'm thinking, you're up the Radley. I just want to get this win. It's a stupendous game. So I go racing for their base, and I say to myself, if the artillery comes out to play when I start capping, sweet. And if not, I'll take my win. At this point, you don't realize there are 5 enemies. Look, there's the artillery. Stop. Boom, shoot him. Oh, it doesn't matter. Because, yep, for some reason it loaded Pesh. Luckily, he burns to death and return shot. This is leading me triumphant cap circle with 8 kills. And what a match that was. Check out the row of medals right here. One in particular surprised me. It's that Kolobanovs medal right there. Was not expecting that. Did not realize at one point I was facing off with 5 enemies by myself. So I got back to the garage, saw it, and went, what? Yeah, just astonishingly good match. Radley Walters, Kolobanovs medal, high caliber, Top Gun, and tank sniper, plus the win. And what really should have been a loss, because Charioteer is not really known for its brawling power. But the power of the L7A1 gun does allow you to get away with a whole bunch of different nonsense. If we take a look at the next screen here, we can see here that this was a stupendous match for the Charioteer, even given the lack of hit points on the team because of the sheer number of Tier 6 tanks. 4,000 damage done, just shy of double what the next nearest team member got, and well over triple what most of the rest of them got. Enemy team did have several enemy members who had excellent matches with over 2,000 damage done. You can see them all there clustered at the top, but it appears they all lost just a little bit too much, taking on the rest of my team, and in the end they could not pull it out against the power of the L7A1 105mm gun. As I raced in and actually managed to brawl with the Charioteer, not precisely its preferred mode of combat. Let's take a look at the personal stats screen here. We can see that I had a pretty interesting match. I managed to get myself, myself a pretty good hit ratio, though those 3 bounces I kind of trolled, 2 on the IS-3, and then that very, very trollish one on the T-69 at the end. However, ironically, that particular trollish hit is actually what ends up getting me the K medal along with the low roll on the T-43. Had those 2 shots not come out that way, I would have not gotten the Kolobanovs medal because, well, they would have been dead before the T-25 was. So really, in some ways, this Kolobanovs medal is a thing of pure RNG. Check out the rest of the stats. 4,000 damage over, let's say, was that 1,400? Over it went almost 5 kilometers, damaged 11 enemies. So yeah, I ended up damaging most of the enemy team. Just really, really good stuff. Plus, apparently, I was the first one to spot 5 different enemies because, Charioteer, completely fair and balanced tank. It can be, but when used correctly, it's really, really dangerous. It's a good thing I have a premium account. Otherwise, I still would have lost credits on that. But I just drove it with 17,000. Wow, 17,000 credits and over 2,000 XP. I hope you all enjoyed watching that match. Good game, and good night.